Strike a pose. Strike a pose. I feel like a supermodel with this fan going, blowing my hair fibers all out of my head, but you give me fever. Never know how much I love you. Da 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 da. Can go dancing. Flash dance. Danielle. Like Habibi. Ah! Fupa attack. I attack you with my fupa. You put together in my live streams, I have nothing to hide. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you, and I'm not afraid of your harem. And I'm going to pursue this to the full extent of the law. And if I lose, I lose, but I'm gonna fight.
I almost broke my head.
Hey girls, welcome back. Last we left Chantal, she was an American crying over Nader after she went to his house and he played her. She reconnected his phone and he blocked her.
You think I'm really mentally ill for real? Like for real. Yes, and getting back on medication is definitely the way to go. I'm not in this whole situation. I'm not trying to look better. I'm not trying to win, and I'm not trying to fabricate shit just to win stuff. That's not what my intention is in anything.
Nader dressed as lawyer fees in one of his streams, and as you will see, the cocky Nader is gone. He looks sad, and he is begging the desperate Debbies to give him money.
I said it twice, and this third time, guys, we have nothing to lose. We will win. We're doing it the right way. Follow the rules.
I love how he says he is following the rules, when just a couple of days ago, he invited Chantal to his house. He was probably asking her for the lawyer money and she will eventually give it to him, I think.
So all this means nothing to us. We're on the right track. I see my lawyer actually ask a lot of money. My lawyer asked a lot of money. I need $7,000. I paid $3 for opening the case, but before the case close has to be $7,000 paid for now. So kind of tough. That's 2 months work. But I'm not gonna cry. Take it like a man.
Chantal, I'm here in his place tonight. He was crying before cops handcuffed him to go to the station. Please, Chantal, fix this.
Boy, stop it. You are nothing but a bum. He faked being sick to avoid spending the night in jail and made Dee beg Chantal to drop the charges, but he is acting all tough now, lol, pathetic.
That ugly ass thumbnail, I could do a better thumbnail than that. I'm still, no, I still miss him sometimes. But I am happy. Yeah, I think I'm happy. I'm not turning around yet. I gotta cover my fupa. Oh, it's too tight. Look how tight it is. Is it tight? Chantal's third day old panties. We all know the reason we're so giddy the past couple of days is because you're back to hanging out with. I literally live stream from the US. And as I'm live streaming from the US, people are accusing me of being at Nader's. But maybe I'm happy because I just spent $300. What did you think about that?
People are speculating that she is back with him. People are listening to the littlest noise in his stream, and people are looking for huge shadows to catch them, lol.
Oh my god, I can wear this for my freaking OnlyFans. This is sexy. Like, I literally came on, Angela, just to tell people that I'm in my own bed. I'm in my own bed. Because I literally cannot, with the comments saying shit like, she's at Nader's right now. I'm literally in bed. See? Honestly, I think I should make my goal. I want to make $1 million.
Then, she started talking about dropping the charges.
What are you making? Don't even change their minds and drop charges. So DA takes over. Exactly. More common to drop charges for these kind of things than to actually go through with it. Honestly, Scott, I don't care about her coming back. Like, really, I know how he is, and I know he will eventually be bored with Dee, and Dee will find out herself. Now, it's honestly to a point where it's just so fucked, there's no way. People praising Dee for being so kind and so nice and deserving of his niceness. And me, what? Like, I just, that's the one thing I'll never get. It's like, you had everything for me, but you still had to move on to someone else because I didn't, you know what I mean? It's just fucked.
Yes, I don't understand that too. A lot of people are praising Dee for being nice, but Chantal was just like her when she used to live stream with Nader. She wouldn't say shit, and she would agree with him, even when he called her a liar. One time she talked back, and he told her to shut up and leave. We all saw that.
Didi's the new me. She's the new Nader support system. Because whenever I first went there, he was crying over Delphine, the case with Delphine. And now Didi's there, and he's crying about me with her. So that's how it is right now. Tell yourself he moved back. I'm telling myself that he's moved with Didi and they're getting married and they fuck every day. Just so that's how I can deal with it.
It is crazy that being with DD is what is keeping her away, when it should have been him hitting her or SA her.
And only eyes for me. I need someone to fall in love with me. I'm a fucking person. I'm not just tits and ass. I know, okay? What? I could literally table my ass. I know right now it's critical. I know people are expecting me to flip-flop and everything, and people are just waiting to see what's going to happen. I hope people will still be interested in my story and my life after all the drama.
There will be people, but the views will drop. People including me love drama, but even I am tired of this toxicity.
Milk-fed veal. Oh, this is Nader's. Milk-fed veal liver. Gross. How are those Brussels sprouts? There's the duck. The halal duck.
Chantal made a recorded video where she updates us on the police report she did against Nader.
I don't want to go into detail about what he's done to me. I've talked about that in some streams. I don't think I handled it properly, but I was like out of my mind on drugs most of the time. Just out of my mind. Like when you're going through trauma like that, when you're in it, I don't know. Like, I don't think I would have been able to do it if I wasn't on something, honestly.
She is making her case worse at this point. How are you going to come here and admit that you were out of your mind, on drugs, and expect them to take you seriously? Nader said that he never hit her, and she was high, and she was seeing things. She might have just confirmed that.
I know there were questions about if I had dropped the charges and everything like that. At the beginning, I wasn't going to. I go from thinking that, like, this whole relationship, because of how it's online, made this whole case seem like a joke and seem like completely not credible.
A lot of women do what Chantal did. They go back and blame themselves to try to move on and be back with the person. But seeing it live and in front of you makes it different, especially when you have thousands of people giving you support and advice from their own experiences.
I think when I had gone to the police, I don't know what my motivation was to go to the police station that day. I think it was a mixture of things. It was like emotional torment with like Dee Dee being there, with him like making fun of me so bad online, with my underwear and everything. It was just like I was just being pushed and pushed and pushed. And
we all know that it was because of DD. We were more upset of him making fun of her underwear than she was. She was laughing her ass off reacting to it.
From the very beginning, the second night when I met him, like, he had me hooked. He slowly got me hooked on him. Like, I became more and more into him, liked him as a person. You know, I didn't see this side of him. Like, I saw some red flags, but as a person who's just always wanted validation and attention from people, I was like liking the attention and stuff like that, you know, so.
At least she is being honest, goals. We all saw the huge red flags, and she laughed at it and said she likes it. She ignored it because she didn't think it would get worse, and because she was desperate for the attention both from Nader and us, the viewers.
27th, I sent an email. I had sent a couple emails to the detective. I freaked out. I don't remember if I had sent that email before or after going over there. It seemed like we were just gonna like get back together or like make up or somehow try to make things work.
So she dropped the charges and went to his house to beg him to forgive her and be back together. He refused, and that's why we are here today.
It depends if if the person has a prior case of domestic violence, and we know that that is the case. They usually won't drop it if there's any prior. They are going to investigate it more than likely. And then there's also like, I'm afraid of like what will happen to me. Like, I'm afraid he'll do something to me.
She is lying. That's not why she dropped the charges. She clearly said into email to the detective that she was doing it because she cares about him, not because she is scared. Chantal is stupid. I think majority of us believe that Nader abused her, but she goes and tries to attach herself to things that are not true. We all know she didn't report him to protect other people, and we know she didn't drop it because she was scared.
If I do go through with this whole court battle, like, I just want to be done away with him. I don't want to think about him anymore, and because of this now I have to. So that's another reason that I just wanted to drop the charges.
Gore, stop lying. You dropped it because you thought you were getting back together.
I don't want to come on here and like bash him. I don't want to come on here and like talk about him. I don't want to come on here or anything like that. I just want to like move on. That's all I want to do right now. But I mean, like, eventually if I do talk about something or update you on something briefly, it's going to be very general. It's going to be very, it doesn't mean I'm going back. Like, I'm not. 1,000 times. It's over. Like, it's 100% over.
If it is 100% over, it is because Nader finally thinks that her money is not worth going to jail for. That's the only reason. It is not because Chantal wants to move on.
Whenever I say, like, whenever I announced that I had requested to drop the charges prior, it's because it was still very new, and I was like, oh shit, you know, like, I felt bad, I felt really guilty, and I'm like, I'm scared, like, it's a big fucking deal, it's like bigger than I thought at the time. I did that out of a moment of weakness, but I'm just gonna be, the only thing I can say is I'm just gonna be truthful. In the email, I was truthful and honest.
So they will probably not drop the charges and keep investigating him because of his prior records. Chantal regrets doing it, because if he ends up in jail, she can't take the hero role and brag about how she saved potential future victims.
Just try to not talk about it online anymore and just be truthful, and honest and open, and try to stay calm and not aggressive and angry in this, because it doesn't help. And it will just cause me more trouble, and I'll probably end up going to jail. And I don't want to go to jail. You want anything? It is so warm out. It is amazing. like I'm meant to be like solo. I don't think I'm meant to really be with anybody long term. I mean, I want to have like connections with people and stuff, but not like serious stuff. What the hell is this supposed to do? I might, if I brush my liver area, maybe. Wait, there we go. Okay. Feels kind of good.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
All joking aside, I do feel like he does have feelings for me. The problem with that